since your first time. Open up and let your heart flow. Dare to be different, show 'em how it go. Of course they gon' hate, that's a part of life. But that's when you really know you're doing right. They like to keep it classy, you don't need to fight. Just kill 'em with the 16. Hello Aries, welcome or welcome back. This is going to be your general reading for the energies or situations that you may be experiencing right now. All my links will be in the description down below if you would like to book a personal reading, or if you would like to check out your moon and rising sign and you don't know it, I'll have a link down there as well where you can enter your time of birth and all your information so you can figure out what your birth chart placements are. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm pulling from the Everyday Tarot deck as well as the Wild Unknown Tarot to clarify, and we're going to be pulling some oracles at the end to tie everything together. So let's see. Hopefully my background looks right and it's not crooked or off kilter or anything, because I've been fiddling with it for the last like 15 minutes and I just can't get it to where I feel like it looks right. So hopefully it does. If not, oh well. Oop. We will get that together at a later date. Alright Aries, so let's see what comes out for you guys. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. So we have the Four of Cups. So, let's see. What you're not feeling something right now. You're either not feeling something, you're in your feelings, something is being handed to you that you kind of don't want to take, or you may be contemplating on it at this certain time. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Something that you may be being talked into or offered kind of comes with a burden, or you see it as a burden. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like something you feel like it's probably going to be holding you back. You could, or it could be taking on more responsibility than you need. And Aries, you are the first sign of the zodiac, so you guys tend to take charge and tend to be independent. You guys are very responsible. So you may be taking on certain extra tasks, or extra tasks or something that's being asked of you. Just kind of seems like it's not either conducive to how you either live life, or you don't, or it feels like it's either not feasible, or maybe it's just something that you just feel like you don't really want to take on right now because you have other things that you're focused on. You have the Emperor, so your energy is coming out in the reading here. Ooh, hold on. What's this? We have, oh, okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. So yeah, this is kind of like giving me where you kind of, it's something that's being offered, something someone's trying to, I won't say necessarily trying to get you to do, but they're kind of like, hey, maybe you should think about this, or maybe you should try this, right? And you're kind of like either just way too busy and burdened with certain things in life right now, or just certain responsibilities. Maybe you're holding on to certain things where it's like you really don't want to take, like you already have so much to take hold of, right? And you don't want to take on anything else. The Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles is giving me like you want to just stay in control and independent. Like I said, your energy is right out here, so it's like you want to stay where you may feel comfortable with the things that you can handle. It's like, yeah, you may be a little bit like overwhelmed right now with certain things, but these are like the normal things that you can handle, and at least like you still have some sort of independence while you're so busy, or like you have a whole bunch of things that you're handling at the moment right now. The Sun card is giving me freedom in a sense. Yeah, and it's underneath the Four of Cups. I'm kind of like, you want to still have your freedom. It's like you don't want to. It's like you don't want to take on anything extra right now, or someone's trying to get you to take on something extra. Maybe it has nothing to do with you. Maybe they just need like emotional support, or maybe they just need some sort of like just support from you. If it's not support, like I said, it's something that's being asked of you, and you're just kind of like, I just really can't do that right now. Even the Four of Cups and the Sun is kind of giving me like, you only are choosing the things that make you happy right at this point in time. Like if it doesn't make you feel happy because you have too much things to do, or if it's nothing that maybe even frees up your time in some sort of way, you know, you don't have time for it. You're not taking on anything extra that you don't have to, or that you don't need to. Maybe even someone is trying to offer you something, some sort of, I know this is like emotions with the cups, right? But somebody's offering you some sort of like support, and you know, and they recognize that you have so much that you're carrying and you're holding on to, right? Maybe someone's offering you to, I don't know, like a helping hand, maybe to just be there and listen, or to just like unload in some kind of way. Um, for some of you, someone could want to, like I said, could want to help you, and they want to have you. They want to help you have this Emperor and Nine of Pentacles energy, to be independent, to be in control of your life, your surroundings, your finances, your whatever, right? Just having some sort of just independence and freedom with how you are able to control certain things, or I'm not sure. We have the Eight of Wands, though. That's underneath the Ten of Wands. So there's a Two of Wands energy here between the 10 and the 8. So the Two of Wands is looking forward, putting something behind you, looking forward to future possibilities, having the world in your hand, expanding your horizons even in some sort of way. But the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Wands is like, is definitely giving me still, like I was saying, like there's extra responsibility that needs to be had. Eight of Wands can speak of times and situations moving quickly or speeding up, or even having more of it coming your way. Besides that, it's my communication card from afar, someone reaching out, like literally shooting, well, not literally shooting. It could be arrows of love in some cases, but that's not what I'm getting there at all. It's more so like, you know, there could be a workload that's picking up. We have the Ten of Swords and the Star. Okay. Maybe there's something you're considering letting go of, or someone is asking you maybe to consider letting go of, but you're kind of like, I can't do that, because maybe you're sacrificing some sort of stability, some sort of independence for some of you. The Ten of Swords and the Four of Pentacles are in conjunction, so there's definitely something that you're holding on to that is you may be slowly losing your grip on. Because Ten of Swords is like a slow, painful ending. And then the Four of Pentacles is like you're holding on to something. And in more positive cases with the Four of Pentacles, it could represent like having everything you need, you know, being able to stand on your own in a way. Because fours are about stability. Maybe clinging too much onto stability and control in a way. And maybe there's, for some of you, there's something that you need to loosen your grip on. And then for others of you, like I said in the beginning, someone could be asking something of you that's just that's taking you on just a little bit way too much. You have the Star and the Emperor, so there is... Hold on. I want to say there's like hope. You have the Three of Wands. Because the Star can talk about hope. I want to say there's like hope in being able to... Like there's hope in being able to carry everything. Like you're hopeful that you can carry all these things without losing your grip, possibly without like losing your sanity even, or even your independence. Like, or there's hope that you'll, even for some of you, the inverse of that is like you'll gain some independence, because like the Ten of Wands can also speak of like letting go of burdens or putting down burdens, but like this Four of Pentacles is really like you're holding on to it too tightly because maybe you feel like you're the only one who can handle it, or maybe you're the only one that can figure these things out, or maybe you are just the only person, right, that has to deal with it because nobody else will or can, and you're the only person that has maybe the responsibility, the maturity, the leadership to take on and forego these circumstances, the situation, these burdens. Three of Wands underneath the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like still more of that. Three of Wands is like looking over can look over your land or your kingdom, just looking at what you want to start building next, or what you want to look at, or something that you're looking into the distance, kind of like you're wanting something to happen. Also waiting for your ships to come in, some sort of help. So like I was saying earlier, like there may be some sort of support or something that someone is offering you to take the load off of you, but you just feel like you just can't just let those things go, or just kind of like just put certain things down because it may interfere with like your financial freedom or your stability in some sort of way. But it's taking a toll on you. There could be some healing that needs to be involved around masculine energy with the Star and the Emperor. So how you take action on certain things, you know, masculine energy, you know, when it's prideful or when it's in its ego, right, it takes on so many things because they don't want to fail, or they don't want to seem like they're not capable of being that like strong, sturdy support system, that foundation for people, right? So they take on more than they can chew, or they'll just take on so many things without allowing themselves to rest, or just allow themselves to receive, you know, help or love or support, whatever it is. So there may need to be healing around how you take action on things and the things that you accept as your responsibility. Because masculine energy just knows how to fix. So maybe you're used to carrying all these burdens and weights of like other people or just in life because you're a fixer. You just know how to fix things. And you know, masculine energy, or men, you know, you don't have to be a male to identify with masculine energy, but you know, usually men are just the ones who are like, okay, so how can we fix this? How can we come up with a solution? You know, and where the feminine energy is like, well, can we just, you know, feel it out? You know, let's talk it out. Let's just be more receptive of like the things that we need or that we want. Like feminine energy like comes up with the idea in my like how I feel about it is like, you know, the feminine energy comes up with the creation and the ideas and, you know, the like the plan in a sense, and then the masculine energy, or not the male, but the masculine energy is the one that actually implements it and actually takes action on those plans, on that idea or something like that. So maybe that's all you know how to do is just kind of like go and fix, but like you need to allow yourself to have more leniency with the things that you take on. Shuffling I'm actually gonna clarify now. Where is it? Over here. Okay. All right, let's clarify. I really hope this isn't fucked up, but whatever. All right. Father of Wands, fire energy. So like I was just saying, implementing ideas. Aries, you are a natural born leader, which is exactly what the King of Wands represents, the Father of Wands. You are inspiration. You are able to implement ideas. You are a natural born leader. So like you take on things naturally. Fire energy tends to take on things naturally. Aries, you take on a lot of responsibility. So you just naturally just know how to just be like, I'll do that, you know, or, you know, I don't mind doing it, or, you know, just being that person. There's a lot of masculine energy out here, like I said, with the Emperor showing up, and now you have the King of Wands. It's definitely a lot of masculine energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a valuable opportunity here for something with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you're working, excuse me, I don't know why I was just about to say maybe you're working so hard to take on these responsibilities because you know it may be worth it in the end financially. You could even be doing something that you don't really want to do, and just like, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but like you could just be really doing something that you really don't want to do, but you know that like you have to do it, or because it's a part of your responsibility, and you may just want some sort of freedom away from that. I think there's like 3 different situations I just was talking about. Yeah, and then you have the 3, 6, 9. This is 10. Wait, 3, 1. Is this marked right? Because this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it might be the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this is the 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, because it doesn't look like 10, but there's a pentacle in the middle of the middle pentacle. And it says 10, but it almost looked like it was 9. Okay. Yeah, so, and then you have the Death card. So there is something here that's valuable, that's going to be valuable or worth it in the end. I think whoever you are, Aries, watching this, for some of you, it's like you're taking on so much responsibility because you know that in the end it's going to be worth it. You're going to be financially set or stable. For some of you, you're only taking on this certain job, this situation, you're dealing with it because you know that in the end it's going to be worth it for you. And it's going to be a transformation. There's a situation that's going to be ending. Maybe you're let me see, because like I said, the 10 of Swords is out here, right? And there's like, maybe there's some sort of like you're losing your grip on something. You're losing your grip on something, and maybe here's the 10 of Wands again, actually. As I was shuffling, it kind of just slid out. Yeah, there's like a death of letting things hold you back, or like you're done. Oh well, okay. Father. Hold on. It's like there's something here that you're definitely going to be letting go of. Whichever scenario I've said, you know, that you're in, there's something that's being letting go of. Like you're loosening your grip on something. You're not allowing yourself to, it's like you're slowly coming to a point where it's like, I either really don't want to do this, I really don't want to take on this extra responsibility. Maybe even changing the way that you see how you gain stability and what that means to you, because, or maybe you're realizing that you don't have to take on so much to become stable or to feel like you're going to be set, because at the end of the day you're going to be set no matter what. You don't have to take on so much responsibility, Aries. You have the Emperor again. Yeah, there may be some sort of control issue here. Like you're so willing and able to fix things that it's almost kind of like a control kind of thing here. And that's where I was saying, like, there has to be some sort of healing, or there needs to be a change in the masculine energy that you work with, or that you exude, you know. Because even taking on a whole lot of responsibility can be a control issue anyway, right? Feeling like you have to take on everything yourself because you're the only one who can do it, the only one who's capable, or you can't trust anybody else to do this job or do this work, or be involved. You feel like you're the only one who is allowed or who can do this thing, or these tasks, or these jobs, or, you know. And I feel like it all is centered around your stability. Could be insecurity about, like, finances or money. Not necessarily that you're, like, going through anything financially that's hard right now, but maybe in the past or growing up, that was something that you struggled with. Growing up less fortunate or something like that, so you always feel the need to always have your hands in the pot in different things to make sure that you're going to be okay and stable. And it's stressing you out, and you need to learn to not put yourself in that position anymore. Another Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You're holding on, I feel like you're holding on way too tightly to your stability and what that represents and what that means to you. Look, underneath the deck, Ten of Wands, so many repeating cards. So yeah, this is taking a toll on you. You and your control, or your desire to be this stable figure in life, whether it's for yourself or for other people, and you're supporting other people. You don't have to take on the brunt of responsibility all by yourself, because for one, it's not fair. For two, it's not healthy. You know, you need to be able to have people around you, if you have roommates or family or whatever, and you know, you all live in one space. It's like you all have to, if you live in a space with, for example, with other people, it's like you need to be able to, and if you are the breadwinner, right, you should be able to delegate different responsibilities to different people, because you're the one that's making the money, or you're the one that pays for the house and pays for, you know, food and, you know, all of this other stuff. So like, you are the backbone and the support, but you can't be the support and the backbone if you're weak and if you're tired, you know. Let me find my oracles, because I can't find them. Here they are. And I will pull out a message, because we're running a little long for what I wanted to have this video last for, but it's okay. Oh, okay. Well, somebody else got this card too, but death. So there's definitely a change. You had the death card that came out. So there is a definite change in something that you're dealing with. And we have denial. I feel like somebody else got this card too. Maybe not. I don't know. These two cards. I definitely just shuffled these, so. But yeah, you could just be in denial of that. Like, you're not I'm okay, I can handle it. But deep down, it's like it's like, yeah, you can, but you shouldn't be doing it all, and you're just denying yourself of, helping hands and help. And then we have victory. So maybe this is some sort of victory for you, that you feel like, okay, taking on all these certain things, because at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. But like, you can't be in denial of like you not having help, or you being tired, and you want to take on these responsibilities or whatever, and the truth is you don't. You need help, and then there's going to be a change. There's going to be a death situation. Jesus Christ, that's not what I was trying to say. But a transformation moment. A time where you go through this death cycle, death and rebirth, and you kind of come out on the other side, understanding a lot more, wanting a lot more for yourself, even deading a situation like, I'm not taking on all of this anymore. Like, I need help. We need to delegate. We need to, it's just not fair to you that you have to take on all these things, even if you choose to be the martyr, right? And take on these certain aspects and all these certain things for other people, because, that's just all you know how to do. But you need to be able to find out where that comes from, right? And heal it, so that way you have some sort of boundaries, so you don't be taking on everybody else's shit. Alright, Aries? So, that's all I see for you guys. So I hope that was helpful. If it resonated, please leave a like and a comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. We can go on.